Alright, so Maxwell English here with another rendition, and we're gonna do the fucking non-toasted fucking Mexican predator if he's Mexican. No, but Rolondo Restocruz. Restocruz, as Walls likes to call him. But yeah. This motherfucker's funny. Let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it.
And one who fought for his country.
And Chris does not slack off at all. I wonder if Chris is taking Adderall or was taking Adderall during this, because he is on point every day with alliteration. Like, and another one who fought for his country. Like, his linguistic skills are pass up to par. Let me say that. So, anyway.
You been to Iraq?
Why the fuck is this man on his knees already? Like, this is not a good look. This is not a good look at all. Like, if this is your situation, something's off. Something's fucking off, bro. Like, you end up like this in a situation, like, bro, like, you really have to think, like, twice type shit. What the fuck is this man doing on the ground?
You were expected to uphold a certain level of behavior.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put some sauce on it. Yes, sir.
I would do it from now on, sir. I swear.
Devastated, defeated. His eyes are closed, my friend. Like, he's praying and saying this at the same time. Like, he's hoping Chris give him a break, but sadly, we all know what happens to Rolondo Restocruz. No, but this motherfucker wanted to take the decoy to a wooden cabin, and the decoy asked, what the hell are we gonna do in a wooden cabin for the rest of our lives? And he's like, I'll have sex with you every day. Like, come on, bro, what the fuck are you smoking?
Sir, I would do it.
And I think she was, what, like 13 or some shit like that. Like,
no, sir, I swear.
Why should I believe that?
why should you believe it? Well, I guess that is...
I swear.
Why should I believe that?
coming up.
You're talking about taking her virginity. You talk about how sex can leave a nasty mess. Experts would suggest that when somebody does something like this, it's not their first time.
It's not their first time. You know, experts would suggest that people who've done this is not their first time.
It's the first time.
Chris could work for a call center, like, or he can like manage a call center. Like, you have to say it like this, like, or he could just hold a webinar nowadays. But I don't think Chris thinks like that, you know? He'd rather make his extra, you know, money on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Chris. Or trying to rehash some shit when he was like half his age or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't see Stone Phillips doing that shit. But hey, something we get, and it is a treat. Chris Hansen, young, middle-aged, old, and you know what happens next. I told you they like wearing bandanas in this shit, like.
Joe, lose something.
Oh, you were playing back Mitchell's camera. There's the
playing back me now. You got that, right?
You have a seat right there.
Can you do that? Yeah.
No, that was showing. All right.
So all this has to take place just for this one interaction to all come together. It is so many strings in the background that we fail to realize, honestly, as a community. There's a whole lot of shit that goes into this. Like you would think it's just, you know, one or two camera setup, and no, like this is very intricate. Like, it's sad to say now that all this shit right here you can do probably what a couple phones, but or a phone in general, but an iPhone or something like that. But it's crazy how technology has changed, man. Look at this old ass like little TV. Like Sony's getting their little prime time promotional shit. And look at this.
Right? You had a good lead, right? Can you do that? Yeah.
Look at this whole setup. God damn. Like I would be like, is Chris doing the work, or like I don't know how these guys felt. Like you must have been like, damn, like why is he getting all the rewards? Like, are we gonna get a reward or an award or some shit, or are we gonna be validated within the public eye? God damn, like.
Each time we do one of these, it seems we have more cameras, better technology.
Chris, who the fuck are you?
And
besides a correspondent.
Forts in Georgia was no different. We had 12 cameras, 5 of them outside, 7 inside, and the house was set up in a really good way for us.
Come on in.
That is a nice truck for the year. This took place as a dual cab, and it's red with rims. This motherfucker had a little bit of money, and you can say the army was to thank for that. But look at this short neck motherfucker, like like somebody just penciled his shit in right here. But stocky motherfucker, like. But yeah, it's he's got some money, right? For as of now, let's say that.
I made some sweet
Rolondo Restocruz, 28, aka married and looking for fun, 3.
tea. It's on the table. I just gotta put this stuff in the washer real quick.
In Georgia,
I just gotta put this stuff like in the washer real quick. Like what?
Tea. It's on the table. I just gotta put this stuff in the washer real quick.
I just gotta put this stuff like in the washer real quick, like. But totally come in, like, statutorily rape me, like, sweet.
Georgia, the treat, if you will, was...
The treat, if you will. Like, Chris, like, got this scared the shit out of him.
Sweet tea, which is popular in the South.
Which is popular in the South. Like, Chris, I don't know if that is prejudice or just stereotyping the South, but, come on. Come the fuck on. Like he's just like everybody in the South has iced tea or some shit. Like bro. Like this is not the 1920s.
Restocruz comes in,
but just look at his face when he says it. You'll get what I'm saying.
Sweet tea, which is popular.
He's like, well, obviously, you know.
The South. Restocruz comes in, sees the tea, pours himself a glass, and makes himself...
No ice. I mean, this motherfucker's probably just thirsty, but no ice. Me personally, I would have been like, do you have any ice? Or I would probably just waited until she came back and been like, you have some ice or something? This doesn't look very cold. It just looks like, you know, cold enough, but it ain't, you know. I want to quench my thirst, you know. But I wouldn't be in a situation. What the fuck is this? Like, look at this fucking guy. Like, I feel as if this is not his like
right at home
normal haircut. Like, I feel as if like he gets like a ball fade, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'm just coming over here to fucking, you know, do what I was gonna do and." Worship her feet? No, I'm playing. But and yeah, I think this motherfucker's just as far as grooming, I feel like he's he's probably like a week into the haircut, so I try to get a haircut at least like once a week. He's about a week in.
Is it a iced tea? Oh, how you doing, sir? Good. How much have a seat?
Look how short he is. What the fuck? like, is this shirt long or is his pants short? Like, his pants are right here, if I'm not mistaken. Like, so that means his body's like this long. Are you fucking kidding me? This chair is like literally more than half of this man, and Chris is just like, sit your little ass down, man. Like, 'cause look at this juxtaposition. Like, this is very straightforward, and like, this will tell you who's in charge, like who's running the show off rip, unless this motherfucker has some crazy ass deep voice, but he doesn't. So, and he comes out with paper and he's fucking pouring tea and shit, and what the fuck is Chris doing and shit, and fuck.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He put that shit down quick.
Oh, how you doing, sir?
Good. How much have a seat?
Yes, sir.
Well, who are you here to see?
I was going to meet her. That's it.
Meet who?
Your daughter.
My daughter.
My daughter.
Yes.
What makes you...
My sister. No, but this motherfucker's already assuming that he knows what he's done and what he's doing is wrong, and Chris is just so relaxed to the point where he's done it before. He's had to approach as society would say, the unapproachable. Like, who wants to approach a pedophile? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's really just out there, and he's had so much practice with this, and this motherfucker's getting screwed. Well, man, but this dickhead should, like, I've never been doing this shit.
You think it's my daughter?
I was just fooling around, sir.
Restocruz makes it clear online that he knows what he's doing is wrong. He even tells the decoy not to tell her parents.
Chris almost bit himself. What the fuck?
Knows what he's doing is wrong. He even tells the decoy not to tell...
Like, he almost bit his teeth or some shit.
Tell her parents about their meeting, because, in his words, it could be considered statutory rape. So you ever been with an...
Whoa, Chris, what the fuck's on top of your head? You know, I've never said that about Chris, but today, I got something to say. I don't know, he probably just... I don't know. That gel, or whatever the fuck he uses, was not holding that day. This shit looks like a mess, Chris.
Old guy before? No, I need you to stay in the...
No, I need you to sit. But you see, wait.
Statutory rape? So you ever been with an old guy before? No, I need you to...
You see what I mean about, like, the haircut thing? Like, you can tell it's growing back. So, this motherfucker would have a high top fade, pretty much. Something like, you know, like the army guys, you know, usually have it. That's how I usually get my haircut, honestly, too. It's I don't know. It's just something about the haircut is, but yeah. So, Patch is a hula hand. What the fuck?
Stay in the chair, please. Just please.
I'm just...
Look how long this shirt is, bro. What size is this shirt? Like, it doesn't complement his neck whatsoever, and the shoulder ratio is not up to par. Like, it is, this whole area is too close to this area. Like, this, like, these, like, all this shit just coexists together. Like, I don't know. He's like a fucking, I don't know, like some Play-Doh or some shit. Like, it, like, he didn't fully develop all the way or some shit. Like he started lifting weights when he was 8 or something. Or I don't know.
Sit down, please.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
I'm divorced. I just divorced. Yes,
You're divorced.
But we didn't ask you that, man.
Yes.
And you have children?
Yes.
And how old are your children?
3.
3. You got a 3-year-old, so you have, wow, and you're doing this shit. So you have time? You have time like that, Restocruz? The fuck are you doing, Restocruz? Beating your dick?
How old?
3.
Like, look at Emily. Look at Emily. What? And Ron, nice.
Yes.
And how old are your children?
3.
They're
How
fucking
old?
captivated too. Like, oh shit.
3.
Please, why don't you just have a seat in the chair? When I get there, I know the first thing that I will want to do is take a shower so we can take the shower together. I will undress you and you will undress me.
I will undress you and you will undress me. Look at this motherfucker. He's in defeat mode. Like, Chris is gonna reference something like he was in like the POW position. I guess it's like an army position when you're at wits and you're just surrounded, I guess, or just at a point where you can't really do shit and you're just surrendering. But this is like that times 2 or some shit. Like, he is very. I'm not giving him no credit now, but he's mad or very empathetic to the fact that he got caught and can't empathize with what the fuck he's doing, but he's also scared out of his mind. Like, he doesn't want to lose his fucking career. He doesn't want to throw all that time down the drain. That truck's gonna have to go back, type shit. Like, this man's whole life is gonna change, like, economically, after he serves his time, and even after maybe he pays his own supervision, which is probation. You know, a lot of people think probation is paid for. Like, no, like, you have to pay for probation. Like, it's a thing. Like, that's crazy.
For a virgin to have sex, it hurts, so it's better if I put some extra lubricant.
Sir, please. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't want to bother you no more. Please. I wasn't going to police, I swear. I was going to just tell her that I cannot do it.
Well, that's not consistent with what's here. Page.
Look at this chat, man. This shit is a portfolio, my man. This is no good, my friend. Like, my friend, this is no good. This shit look like a bird. Like, come on, man. This is more than a pamphlet.
After page after.
Talk about 12.
After page. Now, you're in the military.
Yes, sir.
And you
Close his eyes. Yes, sir.
You've been to Iraq?
Yes, sir.
Well, you joined the
Yes,
military.
sir. Uh-oh. All right, so I think I'm off the hook because he's bringing up military, and usually, you know, if you get pulled over by the cops or some shit like that, and, you know, you have your credentials on you, if you work for law enforcement, or if, you know, you serve time or something like that, and they usually, you know, it's a shoot and miss, but, you know, they give you that, you know, that wink, you know, like, oh, okay, you do what I do, or you're doing something like in my line of work, so it's like, you know, let me give you a break, you know. But it's really at their discretion. But yeah, like, it's a thing.
You were expected to uphold a certain level of behavior.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will do it from now on, sir. I swear.
Why should I believe that? During my talk with him, Restocruz actually gets down on his knees.
Gets down on his knees.
And I didn't think about it at the time, but looking at the tape, it was almost as if he was getting into the POW position.
He did the hand gesture and everything. Chris is such a polished speaker, man.
And this was a military guy who had served in Iraq. So it made sense that, you know, when in trouble, you revert to this position. And I honestly think that's what he was doing.
I promise you, with my life.
And the TV just playing in the background type shit the whole time. Like,
I honestly think that's what he was doing.
I promise you, with my life.
I promise you, with my life. Like, you probably promise him with a fucking case of cheesy gordita crunches or some shit. Like, get your fat ass up.
You're talking
and
about
get your fat ass out the sting house.
Taking her virginity. You talk about how sex can leave.
You talk about slinging dick. You talk about moving her out of her parents' house.
A nasty mess. You know, the experts would suggest that when somebody does something like this,
it's not their first time.
It's not their first time.
It's the first time.
It is the first time, sir. I swear.
Sir, I swear. It's the first time.
Do you ever watch television?
Chris is leaning and bent over, not bent over, but he's a little tilted now and looking down like, are you done being on the ground or what, bro? Like, I mean, we can finish this on the ground or off, but it's really up to you. And he had no bones and of what he wanted to do.
Do you ever watch Dateline NBC?
Yeah, about the cops and everything. I know.
You ever see the To Catch a Predator show?
Yes, I'm not a predator, sir.
Yes, I'm not a predator, sir.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
Cameraman came out with that. Cameraman came out with that thing, man.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
Oh, shit.
Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say, then with Dateline NBC, the Predator show?
Yes, I'm not a predator, sir.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say.
Oh, my God. You hear the little faint, oh, my God.
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say,
Sir, please.
otherwise you're free to walk right out of this house.
This motherfucker breaks down. Sir, please.
If there's anything else you'd like to say,
Sir, please.
otherwise you're free to walk right out. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say,
Sir, please.
otherwise you're free to walk right out of this house.
Sir,
Can I go?
Can I go?
Yes, absolutely.
Please don't put this.
He don't know who to look at. Please, this man looking like a goddamn mummy or some shit. Like, like, come on, man. What the fuck is this, man?
Don't put this into you, please.
No decisions have been made yet.
Please. I swear I will never
I swear, if I close my eyes, it never happened.
do this again.
And,
I have to ask you to leave now.
I'm gonna have to ask you to get your fat ass up and leave, please. You know, I think that is a thing that slow get up. Like, they know they fucked up. Like, this should be good. This should be prime, example of, knowing they fucked up like that. And the way the realtor predator was, what's his name? The fuck is his name? Aladdin. Yeah, like he fucking pretty much was fucking doing the same shit. And I mean, if you understand like what the fuck's going on and how life altering this could be, your stomach could actually turn and you could actually get lightheaded and all that shit. So I mean, I get why some of these motherfuckers are on the ground, but still, I just had to it took me a minute to figure it out. Like, what the fuck? Are you just being dramatic, or you're trying to get brownie points, or it could be, the lightheadedness and shit like that. But this motherfucker's guilty, man. This fucking fade. Fuck out of here. Get the fucking head down. Fucking baggy pants. It's fucking shorter than the fucking door. Fuck, you can't even look over. You can't even look in the fucking window. You have to look on the side and shit. Like, you have to fucking prop the chair and look through the peephole or some shit. Short ass. Raw night. And we all know what happens next. This motherfucker pulled out his keys like, what the fuck? Like he thought it was all over and all good. This motherfucker pulled out his keys. Let me go on home. This
Get
shit.
on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get down.
Ew. Ew. The takedown. You can't do that anymore, right? The whole knee and the neck shit, but woo! Wait, was he crying? Oh, embarrassing. Like a fucking sausage.
Sit up. I got him sitting up.
He's like a little baby.
What's your rank?
Wow. And they have 3 people in the interrogation room. Wow, that's I mean, even when I was looking for a job, because I mean, I'm already employed now, but when I was looking for a job and like pre-COVID, yeah, this like when the employer would interview you or whatever, like if it was two of them, that would sort of kind of be intimidating. Like I don't know, my palms would start like sweating. I'd be like, what the fuck? So I have to talk to you and you. I hadn't talked to, but three, like I've had that done before, but shit, man, like, and this is not even just for a fucking job. This is for your fucking freedom. Imagine that shit, man. I'll be pissing and shitting, man. And you got this fucking guy in a fucking Men in Black suit. You got Tubby who just fucking, I don't know, like his father was a fucking cop or some shit. And you got this bloke, like, bro. Then you got this fucking refried beanhead ass motherfucker right here.
Rank in the military stuff, son. Your staff sergeant. You recognize this receipt?
He knows he's done. And the head down is also a sign of shame, yes, but embarrassment. Like, can you honestly look people in the eyes and be like, yeah, man, I was here to fuck a 13-year-old? Like, I know what the fuck. Like, at least the non-psychopathic fucking predators. This motherfucker knows what he's done wrong.
See?
Yes, sir.
Is it something you purchased? Is all this stuff in the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
The Coke, the webcam. How about Trojan? Is that Trojan condoms?
Yes, sir.
So,
how about Trojan? Is that Trojan condoms? No, sir. No, sir.
you brought condoms with you?
Yes, sir.
If the guy talks about having sex with a young teen online and talks about bringing webcams or condoms or alcohol or food and then brings them.
Thank you, Chris, for, massaging my anxiety with that, overview.
That makes the case pretty strong. So obviously the law enforcement investigators want to confiscate that material so they have it as evidence to use down the road during a trial.
Oh God, he's picking him up by his mid thigh, under his mid right thigh. Like, you know, this man is fucking short if you have to do some shit like that, man. Like, what the fuck? And he's like holding him up with his left hand. I think this is isn't this Matt Damon, the other investigator, if I'm not mistaken. I can only see like the back of his head, but I mean, that's how he dressed, I think. But, oh, it is Matt Damon. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, please. Rolondo Restocruz was convicted of criminal attempt to commit child molestation, criminal attempt to commit sodomy rape, criminal attempt to commit sodomy. He was sentenced to 5 years in jail with 25 years of probation. Like, they don't really say if he has to pay for the probation, but that fucking would suck, because I was on probation for weed and I had to pay for my probation. And paying for probation is quite costly. At the end, you're like, what the fuck? That could have been like, like a car or some shit I could have brought, or, or MacBook or some shit. But 25 years of, and it's different probation. So sex offender probation, like, I don't know what or how that is, but I'm pretty sure it's fucked up and it costs a lot. And I hope it's coming out of this motherfucker's pocket. But let's see. I'm gonna roll it out. But like, subscribe, comment. Let's talk shit in the comments, bro. Hey, sir, please.